everybody, Latrina Patrick here with Greater Vision Consulting. I just wanted to come on really quick to just give some thoughts about something that's coming up quite often with me as I meet people and they find out that I work with nonprofit organizations as a consultant. What people seem to want me to convey often is that there is such a misperception for a lot of people about what it is that a nonprofit does, and in particular what they can do as an organization. There are over 1 million nonprofit organizations that are formed in this country that are existing today. Quite a few of those are legitimate people who started out because they saw a need in their community. They wanted to respond to that need. They started doing things and found themselves in a position where they needed to become a nonprofit, tax-exempt nonprofit, in fact, to be able to raise funds to do the great work they're doing. There are other people who started out with very insightful and very aware of what it takes and wanting to do this kind of work because it's really good work. But there are also a small percentage of people who are contributing to how many nonprofits are formed every day because they believe that there's all this money out there and that they really can make a profit and get rich off of being a nonprofit organization. This is the type of thing that's really astounding to me. And what I want to say to people is nonprofit work is great work. It's hard work like any business, but like any business, it is a business. And just because it says nonprofit in front of the name, the only difference, and I've said this a ton of times, the only difference between a nonprofit organization and a for-profit organization is what you do with your profits. A nonprofit organization can't divvy up their profits and give it to their board of directors. They have to put it back into services. So it's not that they're not profitable, but it's just what they do with those profits. So you can be very successful as a nonprofit and make money doing it, but what that money has to go back to is to your programs and to the services that you offer. Now, the other thing I want to say is, having said that, if there is anything else that you would rather be doing than to do what it is that you're proposing to do as a nonprofit organization, I really encourage you to go do that. Because this is a field and this is a sector that requires a lot. It requires a lot of emotional energy. Passion is the most thing that it requires because this is grassroots level work for most nonprofit organizations. And that takes a lot of heart. That takes a lot of persistence. And it certainly is not something that people get into because they want to get rich quick. Please don't be confused about the fact that you can get grants, but that's not guaranteed. So I just really want to say that to people. If you're looking to get into this industry and to start a nonprofit organization because you think that there's quick money in it and you can get rich because you know nonprofits who've gotten great amounts of money from funders, then you are sadly mistaken and you're in it for the wrong reason. So if there's anything else out there that you would rather be doing than to do what you're doing with your nonprofit organization, I encourage you, please go do that, because this right here is not for the faint at heart. This is real work at a community level that's making a difference, and that's really all that's about. So I just wanted to get that out there today and just share that information with you. I hope you find this helpful. Check me out on my website, www.greatervisionconsulting.com, to check out more about what I do, the services I provide. Talk to you soon. Bye.